Okay, welcome students. We can see the topic alkane, and in that topic, we can see the methods of preparation of alkane. So, first method we can see that is from alkene or unsaturated hydrocarbon by addition of hydrogen. The second method by the reduction of alkyl halide. And so in that lecture we can see the third point, the third method of preparation by preparation of alkane by Wurtz reaction. So in that Wurtz reaction, alkyl halide is reacted with highly active metal like a sodium in presence of dry ether will get a higher alkane. So this is the Wurtz reaction. So first I will write general reaction. Rx, that is alkyl halide, is reacted with sodium metal. I will take a 2 molecules of alkyl halide, and in presence of dry ether as a solvent. Why dry ether is used in that reaction? Because sodium is highly reactive. It is vigorously reacted with the water. So due to that reason, we can use dry ether. So the byproduct obtained is twice NaX. Byproduct obtained is twice NaX, and the product obtained is RR, that is known as a higher alkane. That is known as a higher alkane. So in Wurtz reaction we'll get a higher alkane. Suppose I will take methyl chloride. 2 molecules of methyl chloride is reacted with a sodium metal in presence of dry ether. The byproduct obtained is sodium chloride, 2 molecules of NaCl, and the product obtained is CH3CH3, that is C2H6 or ethane. So this method, Wurtz reaction is the method is important for the preparation of symmetrical alkane. It is important method for the preparation of symmetrical alkane. By using this method we can prepare symmetrical alkane. If we can use two different alkyl halides, we'll get a mixture of three products. Two are major products and one is the minor product. Suppose I will take methyl chloride, a mixture of methyl chloride and ethyl chloride in presence of dry ether. So we'll get methyl chloride reacted with methyl chloride. So first product obtained is ethane. The next product, ethyl chloride reacted with ethyl chloride, will get a butane, that is C4H10, and methyl chloride reacted with ethyl chloride will get obtained propane. So in that symmetrical ethane, this is the ethane, C4H10 is a butane, and C3H8 is a propane. So ethane and butane are the major products and propane is the minor products. So you'll get a major products butane and ethane and the minor products propane. So next method of preparation we can see, and that method of preparation of alkane. So next method is by Frankland reaction. By Frankland reaction. Okay, so in that reaction, alkyl halide is reacted with a zinc metal. Instead of sodium, we can use zinc. In presence of dry ether, we will get a higher alkane. So the general reaction in a Frankland reaction is when alkyl halide is reacted with a zinc metal in presence of dry ether as a solvent, in presence of dry ether as a solvent, so you will get RR higher alkane plus ZnX2 zinc halide as a byproduct. That RR is known as a higher alkane. That RR is known as a higher alkane. So I will take the example of Franklin reaction, and the example is, suppose ethyl iodide C2H5I is reacted with zinc. I will take another molecule of ethyl iodide. So you can write two molecules of ethyl iodide is reacted with zinc in presence of dry ether. The byproduct obtained is zinc iodide ZnI2, and the major product obtained in that reaction is C2H5 or C4H10. So name of that product is a butane. So this method is also important for the preparation of symmetrical alkane. Similarly, if we can use two different alkyl halide, and when it is reacted with a zinc metal, so we'll get a mixture of three products like a Woods reaction. So this is the next method for the preparation of alkane. Then next method we can preparation of alkane is by next method we can prepare alkane by decarboxylation, by decarboxylation of carboxylic acid, decarboxylation of carboxylic acid. Okay, so first we can see what is meant by decarboxylation. First we can see what is meant by decarboxylation. Decarboxylation means the removal of CO2, carbon dioxide, from carboxylic acid. Decarboxylation means removal of carbon dioxide from carboxylic acid is known as decarboxylation reaction. So in this reaction, first sodium salt of carboxylic acid is reacted with a sodium hydroxide in presence of CaO, will get alkane with one carbon atom less as compared to sodium salt of carboxylic acid. So first I will take the general reaction. Sodium salt of carboxylic acid or sodium salt of acid, that is RCONA, that is the general representation of sodium salt of carboxylic acid. When sodium salt of carboxylic acid is reacted with alkali NaOH in presence of calcium oxide CaO at high temperature, so the byproduct obtained in that reaction is this. Okay, and that byproduct is Na2CO3, sodium carbonate, and the product obtained is R from the salt of carboxylic acid and H from the alkali NaOH. So we'll get alkane as a major product, and this reaction is known as a decarboxylation of the carboxylic acid. So in that reaction we can prepare alkane from the sodium salt of carboxylic acid. So I will take the example of the preparation of alkane by this method. Suppose I will take CH3COONA. Okay, so name of that compound is a sodium salt of acetic acid. Sodium salt of acetic acid. When sodium salt of acetic acid is reacted with alkali NaOH in presence of CaO and this mixture is heated, so the byproduct obtained is CONA So byproduct obtained is Na2CO3. Byproduct obtained is Na2CO3, and the product obtained is CH4, that is methane. Product obtained is CH4, that is methane. So the product contain one carbon which is less than the sodium salt of acetic acid, because sodium salt of acetic acid contain two carbon and we'll get a one carbon alkane. So this reaction is used for the decreasing the carbon chain by one carbon atom. The important point is the mixture of NaOH and CaO. The mixture of NaOH and CaO is known as soda lime. The mixture of NaOH and CaO is known as a soda lime. Okay. So next method of preparation in alkane. So next method of preparation in alkane is very important, and that is known as by electrolysis of sodium or potassium salt of fatty acid. Potassium salt of fatty acid. So generally it is also known as Kolbe's method or Kolbe's electrolysis method. Okay, it is also known as a Kolbe's electrolysis method. So how to prepare alkane in Kolbe's electrolysis method? So it is an electrolysis process. So we know that anode and cathodes are present in the electrolysis. So at the surface of anode always oxidation reaction will be takes place. At the surface of anode the oxidation reaction will be takes place. At the surface of cathode the reduction reaction will be takes place. At the surface of cathode the reduction reaction will be takes place. So in that reaction or in that electrolysis process, if sodium salt of carboxylic acid or potassium salt of carboxylic acid is heated involved in electrolysis process, so we'll get alkane plus carbon dioxide plus alkali and hydrogen gas, and this reaction is known as a Kolbe's electrolysis method. So general reaction for the Kolbe's electrolysis method is, suppose in Kolbe's electrolysis method I will take potassium salt of carboxylic acid, that is RCOOK in aqueous medium, that is water is involved. That process is known as electrolysis process. That process is known as electrolysis process. So we'll get higher alkane RR plus carbon dioxide gas, alkali, in that case potassium is used, so we'll get alkali potassium hydroxide plus evolution of hydrogen gas. So example of that Kolbe's electrolysis reaction, if I will take potassium salt of acetic acid, if I will take potassium salt of acetic acid, same in electrolysis process, so we'll get ethane as a major product plus carbon dioxide gas plus alkali with evolution of hydrogen gas. So this reaction is known as Kolbe's electrolysis method. This